I usually plan to take everything seriously, but there's nothing wrong with just chilling until lunch on the weekend. Prepared by bananas. Of course. I must be close.
私ずっとあなたのことが好きだったの。
And I love you too. Yeah, me too. I finally realized how important I mean you, my childhood friend, are to me.
本当？嬉しい。じゃあ今すぐ抱きしめてほしいって言ったら怒る？
Of course not. Come here.
ありがとう。キスしちゃった。ごめんね。
What are you talking about? I've always wanted this.
あなたとこんな関係になれるなんて嘘みたい。
Me too, Nanaka. I love you.
なんだか体が熱くなってきちゃった。
Oh no, he's gonna get into immense rage. What?
あなたと初めてキスして感じちゃったのかな。
Just how easily did you get wet?
もしかしてあなたのここもう硬くなって。
Not a chance!
淫乱でエッチな女の子でごめんね。
You think I do forgive you for that, bitch? I returned to the title screen without saving. How could they do that? This eroge is ridiculous! It talks about true love, you have to go straight to the sex scene after the compassion! This is the type of game I cannot stomach most of all. I'll pull myself together and try an hour eroge. The download just finished too. Being able to buy download versions lately has been really useful. And although the games are quite cheap, how did I get this underclassman 2 ago? This is based on a real life scenario. Very good. Ooh, she's such a solid friend that lives in your neighborhood and helps out. This is really going to be something else. She's got boy brown hair, ponytails, and a nice. What? She has a boyfriend and it's a non-virgin? Ugh! Look at that bullshit! As it was an older work, I was negligent. If anything, I should have been more careful knowing it was an older work. For a virgin addict like me, a non-virgin heroine is a serious blow at a showstopper. Thank goodness I knew that from the outset. If it had been revealed in the later half of the road, I do have been spitting blood. I'll give up this on you. Maybe I'll try something else. Don't go for the runs, don't go for the runs, don't go for the runs. How about this light romance one? Runs! Nope, I just only learned what a painful experience it's gonna need to be fooled by the case. There shouldn't be any non-virgins though. I choose the last file amongst a number of downloads. Title? The Flower Girl. There won't be any non-versions if I play a lolly game. It's not like I'm remotely a lolicon though. Honest. I feel ashamed though I have the choice if I have to avoid non-virgins. Right, I don't have an option. In which case, I may as well join.
何大きな声出してるの？ジュン。
Ah! I frantically managed to escape key and enter emergency evacuation mode.
ジュンってそういう趣味あったんだ。意外なんですけど。
I guess I didn't make it in time. Don't get the Rocketeer! I'm just trying to get simulation to study the only thing in sexual habitat in order to foster better communication with Bana-chan! You got it, Nadase!
正解は可愛い妹よ、ジュン。
Ah, then I was playing along, like a bastard I am. Asa-chan! Why are you? Ah, so that's what you were doing.
まんまと騙されましたね。
Sure I did. That's a crazy addition to your repertoire. Lil sister's vocal imitations are unbelievably good. She's violently capable of doing anything within the house besides housework.
それにしても兄の慌てようと言ったら焦って緊急回避モードにしたりしても意味ないでしょ。
Shut up. How long have you been watching for?
ジュンがブチギレてロリエロゲーを起動していたあたりですけど。
No more vocal imitations.
ああ、兄に八つ当たりしていいストレス発散になった。すっきりすっきり。
I'm glad. What's wrong? Did something unpleasant happen? Did you meet some foreign troll in a voice chat of an NPS game?
違う。妹もエロゲやってたんだけどね。
What genre?
コスプレ抜きゲー。
That doesn't really suit your tastes.
抜きゲーのくせに日常パートばっかで全然セックスにならないんだよ。こちとら始まった時からパンツ脱いでるっていうのによ。
You got angry for exactly the opposite reason I did. We're completely incompatible individuals.
でもそんな妹が
You're invariably adorable.
兄、抱きしめて。
We exchange a warm embrace. Even if we're incompatible, we are very close siblings. Alright, I finished the first scene of the hero game. It must be time to get to work. I fire up the PC modeling software.
おう、新しいアイテムを作るの？何にするの？何にするの？
Let's see, it better be the dildo sword. I look at my completed list. Gag ball shaped with sprays, Dutch ride shaped decoys. Hey, and a enema shaped USB flash drive.
ソフトで作っとかなきゃいけないものがあったら早いうちに連絡してね。すぐ組めるかわかんないから。
Yeah, sure. Creating items is her job. I discussed with the Nazi beforehand what is required, and then after that I decide how to make it in what order. Now, what was needed most recently?
あ、七瀬さんだ。
Yay! Nazi rushes in the entryway with a whooshing sound out of an anime. What's your
お
novel?
はようございます。お疲れ様です、七瀬さん。
あら、朝ちゃん。ここまで来るのすんごい大変だったんですけど。
Well, the newcomers and then comers in general. As soon as Anasa steps into our house, she drops everything with a loud crash, including herself. She puts down all her usual huge stash of equipment and shopping, and it's dripping in sweat. Oh, the Asa-chan, what are you trying to do there?
七瀬さんの汗もったいないと思って。
Wow. Why are you collecting it in a cup?
七瀬さんの汗を蒸発させて純粋な塩を取り出したいんだよ。
Are you crazy?
出先のご飯にちょっと塩気とナナセニウムが足りない時に軽く振りかけたりとか。
I keep telling you there's no such ingredient.
もしくはおにぎりを。
You don't make any? Your imagination is so revolting I'm actually repulsed. Actually, why aren't you saying anything with banana?
なんて？どうかしたの、朝ちゃん。
She would like a cup of your sweat, please.
何もしてないように。
You really are like an erosion protagonist. But Asa stares at us blankly and wipes the sweat out of her cheeks. Then Asa-chan hurriedly grabs a cup of water for her, and she takes a sip. Huh? Isn't that a cup you collected her sweat in?
どうかしたの？
Stop. That is like ingests bananium.
アルティメットシーイング七瀬になる。
The strongest salt on earth! She looks at us inquisitively again. Ignorance is bliss. I'm really sorry about my stupid sister who keeps doing this.
はあ、何が？
Your ultimate evolved form.
まあ、別に構わないけどね。
In essence, the phases were always this odd. The cumulative virtues of our everyday routine has successfully borne fruit. That's some crazy sweat.
もう暑くて暑くて。それに人は多いわ。声はかけられるわで。まともに移動できないわよ。
Now it's almost the height of summer. It's soon going to be the busiest period on this island.
こんな日はあんたみたいな引きこもりが羨ましく感じるわね。
I may have been a dumb, but I've been quite busy too, you know.
どうせ
Masturbating,
やってたんでし
mainly.
ょ。
That's you. How does she know? Not to be stupid, I've been dedicating all my time to making TAEs.
なあ、スパイアイテムのこと？
Tell them what they are. Dang!
なんでよ。それ妙にダサいんだもの。
What? I just think my cool name is lame. It's what's in our world if she can't appreciate how cool that name is. One who lives in his own. You got some nerve? I put my blood, sweat, tears, and combat to putting functionality in items that are camouflaged as sex toys.
ほんとこの見た目、心の底から童貞臭いのだわ。
It's not like I'm making them that way because I like it. I want to make them look as cool as possible. I want them to look like wrist watches and briefcases like you see in spy movies. Something that I do want to carry myself. And yet still, however, I can only bring 6 twins. That's all that's allowed to get slid through the essence bank inspections. I was gonna have a son like you carrying them. The disciplinary committee president got extremely suspicious when she saw me carrying them. As a result, only Banana ended up carrying them after that. I want to be the one that quit with them. Even if they are the worst possible sex shapes, I want to have them in a pouch where I can take them out, but never there's a battle.
そんなに持ちたいならいつでも渡すわよこれ。
いえ、そのグッズは七瀬さんがぴったりだと思いますよ。
そう？ありがとう。
Something so vulgar could only ever suit you.
はあ？この童貞さん超失礼なんですけど。
What are you saying now? Considering you have a thermal in the default position for us, what? You piece of shit! Stop!
だから私のほくろには触れるなっつってんでしょうが。
Go, banana! Roast his dick! Inappropriate for you! Can you imagine Mother-chan carrying this shit around over there? That do be practically criminal!
そう。まあでもインポの人がオナホール持ってるよりはマシなんじゃない？
Don't mention the importance!
抜き足し。
兄、いい加減機嫌直しなよ。いつまでふてくされてるの？
I'm not sulking!
まあまあもう放っておきなさいな。そのうち機嫌よくなるから。
すみません。この愚かで小汚い兄がご気分を害しまして。
Oh, scrappy looking! Was she not wearing any underwear? Maybe you are running, now that I think about it.
まあ今回は私も悪いから。朝ちゃんはいい。
Not that I don't appreciate some booty, but...
そんないい子なんだが。
変わった笑い方ですこと。
それにしても七瀬さんのお料理の手際はいつ見ても見とれちゃいますね。いいお嫁さんになりますね。
そう ありがと
If you weren't before.
う。インポは一生旦那さんにもなれないでしょうけど。
もう兄ったらだいたいいつもギャルだビーチだ泣きぼくろだって言ってる兄が悪いんじゃないの？
Right? That is true. She says you had a slut that has a perverted tear mole.
インポも童貞も本当のことじゃないの？しまった。思いついたからってまた余計なこと言ってしまったのだわ。
He needs to though. Wipe out and look away.
もう本当にすみません。兄がクソ童貞で本当もうすみません。
いえいえ、これは私が悪かったところもあるし、ジュンにとって童貞って言われるのとは全く違うことなんでしょ？きっとインポのことはそれくらい気にしてる部分だったのよね。それを私たちに話してくれたっていうのは純粋に嬉しい。
Oh no, he's still hiding something.
ジュンが本当に気にしてることならもう
Unfortunately.
言わないから。
That actually lays out the place in front of us.
はい、今日は特別にビーフステーキに豚の冷しゃぶ、蒸し鶏のネギ味噌がけにクラムチャウダーと高野豆腐、ウフォだよ。それにチーズ。
うわー、すごい量だ。
ずっと筋トレしてたから筋肉つきやすいメニューを奮発してみたの。もちろん予算内でね。
Hey.
ね。だからもう機嫌直してちゃんと食べてよね。
She finished cooking the pre-made food and the cleaning, and now it's time for her housework service to end.
今日も家まで送っていってくれるの？
Well, just a gift.
そう。
Banana blushes slightly and nods. She says no more, and we walk ahead silently. Seeing her like this, she's not really a talkative person. I only recently figured that out. She doesn't see anything unless I speak to her first. It's unexpected given her appearance, but she's not a person to chatter pointlessly. Up to 3 times. Culture! The number of times you can say I'm important. Up to 3 times a day. Per day. Yeah. I call you such, so you should be able to call me important. Wow.
あはー、どんな理屈よそれ。
But only up to 3 times per day. If you say it any more times, I'll get gloomy.
バカ。わかったわよ、グラスハートさん。
She puts in a kind, somewhat tolerant smile and nods. At times like this, she seems really mature. No, not just seems mature, but probably is mature. More than me, at least.
ね、わたちゃんのことだけど。
What about her? I found her unexpected change of topic.
わたちゃんを助けたのってあの子が危険だったから？理由はそれだけ？
You said yourself. She was very close to being, hard. What more reason do you need?
いえ、そういうことじゃないけど、そうね。ああいう危険にさらされている女の子を見つけたら、また助ける？
I answered a hypothetical question. Well, yeah, I probably would. I have to fight. I have friends that I can fight with. Comrades of like mind that would never betray me.
そう。そうね。あんたっていうのは、そういう男だもんね。
She smiles somewhat sadly, but that only lasts a moment. Her kind smile comes back again.
まあ、一緒に行動できる仲間が増えることに越したことはないものね。
Chess lesson, alright? According to Eroge, delicious height and huge breasts are common physical traits of virgin women.
あれは女というキャラクターにおける商業主義的なパーツの誇張でしょ
But the apparent contradiction between eroticism and virginity is proof of its own appeal, isn't it?
いやいや、性的なものに清潔感というガジェットを付加した処女というただの記号だって。いわゆる形式でありフォーマット、リッチでも肉体的魅力は変わらないよ。
If it's just a buzzword, doesn't that make it another kind of exaggeration? Are you saying they use it to add contradiction to the character as well?
それってツンデレみたいなもんじゃん。ツンとデレという相反する要素を魅力にしてるわけで。
And that should stop being a thing. I hope it is actually. I'm not keeping up with the anime stuff a lot. But still, it's a widely known term, and it already insinuates a contradiction. So it's not the same as what I'm talking about. Basically, the importance of virginity is we got to school having our normal, cordial sibling discussions. Of course, Einstein. Ah, Mate-chan.
立花くん、あさねちゃん、おはよう。朝に会うのは珍しいね。
Yeah, you're right. Hey, I don't think I know how it is get used to the thumbnail. So here I am. Well, it's YouTube is not gonna like it. There.
どうかしたの二人とも。そんな鳩が豆電球つけたみたいな顔して。
Now that's an analogy for you.
鳩の名前はエジソンかしら。
More importantly, though.
なんでパイプ椅子に乗ってるの？
ああ、これ？私の下駄箱が高い位置にあってね。これがないと上履き出せないんだね。なぜか子供の頃からいつも届かない高さの下駄箱になるから、昔からずっとパイプ椅子持ち歩いてるんだよ。
ああ、だから常にパイプ椅子携えてたんだ。
I always wondered why you do be dragging something like that around everywhere.
そうなの。この椅子ね、すごい便利なんだよ。これさえあれば高いところのものもすぐ取れるからね。足場が悪い時とかはね、こうやっても使えるんだ。ほら、背もたれの部分でドアとか開けられちゃう。あ、そうだ、2人の上履きも取ってあげようか。ふふん、お姉さんに任せて。
いえ、大丈夫です。
Hey, don't laugh.
なんで笑ってるの？私先輩だよ。
兄、この小さい生き物がすごく愛おしいよ、私。
Ain't she just? That's one cute dolly we got over here.
小さくもないしロリでもありませんけど。
Little Mata-chan gestures variously at us, our cow-licking, bobbing to and fro the whole time. That's aside from still rise at this hour of the morning.
今朝は全校集会が行われます。生徒の皆さんは直ちに性行為を中断し、体育館にて再開してください。あれ？全校集会だって。今日って朝会の日だったっけかな？
I don't think so. Asana?
予定にはなかったね。1年通しての学園行事リストにもないはず。
She looks at her tablet and shakes her head. Well, if we just stay vigilant till it's over, we should be fine. Let's just get going. Quite the setting we have here, as always! The gymnasium is already packed with students. Students everywhere are enjoying all sorts of wild sex, and the summer makes them even more enthusiastic.
行く行くせーし行く行くせーし行く行くせーし
Due to the intense heat, some people seemingly lost their minds and begin role-playing as cicadas. But thankfully, considering the sheer chaos, nobody will notice us not doing anything. So it's ironic how strangely safe we are in here. That girl.
面白い子でもいたの？
Look, that girl in the corner of the gymnasium. I occasionally see her at the assemblies, but she always seems to be alone. The one we spotted briefly the last time we were here, she doesn't really grab your attention when just scanning over the crowd. But concentrating harder, I can make out the girl leaning against a pole somewhere in the gym. She's rather plain looking and hunched over. Definitely not a girl who do stand out.
あそこか全然気づかなかった。あの子もやっぱり大きいな。恐竜ね。
No, right? It's a shame it's not in my hands. Are they really big enough to be worth mentioning?
大きいよ。興味しね。
There's flowers here to tell us so what to die.
ダメだよ、わたちゃん。ロリなのに死ねとか言っちゃ。
ロリじゃありませんけど。
I'll concentrate and strain my eyes. She has a special something that makes you lose sight of her if you don't give her your full attention. But she also has a rather composed air of gracefulness. From where I'm standing, she does not look like someone with breasts.
それはこの島にはおっぱいが大きい人が多いから立花君の基準がおかしくなってきてるんだよ。
Hey, I'm not blaming the whole world just because you're a walking, talking washboard.
そうじゃないよ。
Wow.
私はそこまで貧乳なんじゃないんだよ。だってネットとかで相談したらね、普通そんなに大きな人ばっかじゃないって言ってたよ。この島がおかしいんだよ。
So your complex about being flat was so great that you had to go and post about it.
貧乳じゃないってことはないですけど。
She scowls and glares at the big booby girl.
おっぱい大きい子ばっかりだけど、あの子多分島の中でもトップクラスに大きい方だと思うよ。
Her eyes are shooting daggers. I guess her chest really does bother her a lot. Though I've got my own hang-ups about stuff too, so I should just leave it be.
皆さん、おはようございます。
An elegant voice rings out. My attention is unconsciously drawn to it. Wait, were we studying guitar this whole time?
今日も皆さん、健やかなドスケベセックスに励んでいるようですね。生徒会長として大変嬉しく思います。
Everyone's attention in the gymnasium is drawn to her. That girl has the power to draw the public's attention forcibly to her when she speaks.
ドスケベセックスは相手とのつながりです。つながりとはすなわち理解。理解とは純粋な人間関係そのものです。
What she says, however, is something I cannot empathize with.
皆さんのスケベセックスを行って相手の理解を深め人とのつながりを築いてくださいね。
It's as if I'm unable to comprehend the words coming out of her mouth. And in that brief moment, her eyes meet my own. No, it must have just been my imagination. Our gazes must have been crossed paths by coincidence. Oh! For just an instant though, her smile seemed to signal that she saw right through me. At least that's what it felt like.
ですので、その理解の一助になるよう、今回もまたイベントを行いたいと考えています。
I have a bad feeling about this. The student council president makes a declaration.
美濃月学園では明日より4日間、エースは誰だコンドーム撃墜用選手権を開催いたします。
Okay, it doesn't sound like us being chased by the whole school. After school, we convene in our secret underground base.
ついに2ヶ月のうち 最も過酷な数日間が来てしまったわね。
And As and I finally agree on something for once. Asa-chan is sleeping and Mata-chan is staring blankly at us.
生徒会長さんが言ってたイベントってそんなに大変なの？
I would like to know too. So you haven't experienced this before, Mata-chan, senpai?
ないことはないけどな。私あんまり縁がなかったからね。
She must have been totally ignored, so I guess she wouldn't really understand the basic idea of this particular event.
このイベント、通称撃墜用イベントは生徒会がよりセックスを推奨するイベントなの。明日の火曜日から金曜日までの4日間、道具や生でのセックスが規制されるのよ。
推奨なのに規制なの？
その代わりに特殊なコンドームが女子たちに配られて、どれだけ射精されたコンドームを手に入れられるかを競うのよ。射精されたコンドームを太ももや任意の場所につけていって、それを撃墜マークに見立てるわけね。
そのコンドームすらもらったことがないよ。
女子という判定すらされていなかった。
You got a hell of a way of joining the conversation after waking your lazy ass up, you know that?
学園の中で最も使用済みコンドームを集められた女子が勝利者になるというわけ。ちなみに数が同じだったら精液の量で決まるらしいわ。
Aphrodisiacs will be distributed throughout the school during that period, and any food with potent properties will be sold at a discount. In other words, the entire school will be encouraging sex with rubbers. They usually hold this event every other month. The last month, Asa-chan and I had to live through the sudden quickie shoot that cake championship piece that comes from nowhere event too. So really, we've been through this idiocy before. Assuming this regular event is the same as the setting event, that is. We already had to deal with enough from the SS. But at times like these, the sex seekers are the real problem.
生殖者、神父さん？
SS とか SHO とかじゃなくて、ドスケベ条例に準じる一般的な町の人間のことね。純の造語なんだけど。
The effect that sex seekers will have on this event is they'll be all over the place requesting sex.
それってコンドームを使うってだけで今までと同じなんじゃないの？
Well, not exactly. It just takes longer for people to get off. Sex with condoms tends to take longer than when done raw. Taking longer means the number of people lingering inside the school increases and the number of observers also increases. Concerned with that, the number of SS also increases, as does the intensity of their surveillance. The number of people that would normally be having sex out of school after hours increased inside. And if sex takes longer, what do you think will happen?
校舎からあぶれちゃうかな？
Right. So we'll have students put a courtyard to the back of the school building that way.
そっか。そうすると SS の監視がそっちにも行くから裏側の方のルートが使えなくなっちゃうんだな。
That's correct. This will create a rather inconvenient situation for us. So as long as the event is going on, it's best to avoid that at all costs. And said that, I've survived it once already. It was basically hell on earth. But damn if I didn't get out of it unscathed. So with a very good no-go, we only have one option. Bursting through the front gate.
でも正面の方が SS の人たちが立ってるよね。そんなことできるの？
Not normally, no. But I have a cunning and subtle plan. And that I'm gonna an episode here. H of Utopia. Not quite, as we still have to defeat the hornies.